Wow, Mikey, look at this place. This is the Squid Game. How did we get here? Is this a joke? Or is this some kind of super duper quest? Hey, that doll's pretty cool. Well, maybe a little scary. Okay, more than a little. But, you know, I kinda like it. Look how many people are around. They're all so serious. They're probably just worried they're not gonna win. I feel like you and me, we're gonna make it.
Wow, JJ, look at this! It's like a real show or a game show! I can't even believe we're here! This is unbelievable! You're excited too, right? Hey, that doll's pretty cool, isn't it? It's huge! I wonder if it really moves or if it's just a robot. Although, it looks a little creepy, but it's cool! Wow!
Okay, we need to focus. It's just a game, nothing complicated. Red light, green light, what's the big deal? Mikey and I can handle it. We always do everything together. But why do I have this weird feeling inside? This isn't as easy as I thought it would be. This doll. It's so big and creepy. And those gunshots. It's best not to think about it. It's all about moving when you can and stopping when you— What? No. Did that really happen? I didn't even have time to process how it happened. He was just here, right next to us. And now he's gone. How is that even possible? This is just a game, right? Can someone really be eliminated like that? For good? I just can't wrap my head around it. I'm scared. If it happened to him, what's stopping it from happening to me or Mikey? Okay, JJ, pull yourself together. I need to focus. Yes, this is terrifying. Yes, this doesn't feel like a game anymore, but I can't stop now or panic. I just need to keep it together. That guy made a mistake. I don't know why it happened, but one thing is clear. Mistakes here come at too high a price. I can't afford to make one. Neither can Mikey. We have to win.
We did it! We really did it! I still can't believe it!
Wow, that's something. Level 2. This is even more interesting than I thought. Look at these glass platforms. We have to jump from one to the other to get further. It's like some kind of adventure movie. Okay, it's risky, but Mikey and I can handle it, right? We're not the type to give up. I'm sure we can do it. We've already won the first level, so we can do it. It's a bit exciting, of course. These panes of glass are so fragile, and if something goes wrong, then, well, okay, I won't think about it. Just jump. The main thing is not to be afraid. I've fallen so many times in my life, it's not even scary. You'll be fine. Mikey, are you ready? I'm ready. We'll make it. I think I've figured out how it works. You just jump, watch who's jumping in front of you, and act fast. It's like a game where you have to make the right choices. All right, JJ, let's go, let's go. Okay, one step at a time, just one step at a time. I have to get to the end. I have to get through this level and survive. I can't afford to be wrong, I can't. I'm running out of time and the glass is still cracking under my feet. Micah's near, but I can't just think about him.
We did it! We made it past the second level, JJ! That was awesome!
Okay, this is getting serious. These two islands and the huge chasm between them. I don't even want to look down, but I can feel the ground shaking under my feet. It's dangerous. The fishing rods are the only way, but if something goes wrong, we'll end up in this void. But wait, Mikey and I can handle it. We've been through so much already, and we definitely can't stop now. It all depends on how we do things. The key is not to panic. We need to be precise and fast to get them to this island. And of course, not to fall into the abyss. I have faith in Mikey. He and I are a team. He always hangs in there and doesn't give up, and I won't either. I won't let us make a mistake. I won't let us fall.
2 islands, a chasm between them, and me and JJ on one and the villager on the other. It all seems like a nightmare, but we can handle it. We have a chance. These rods are the only thing that can save us if we pay attention. Honestly, I'm a little worried. If something goes wrong, we could fall, and then there's no way out. But we're not the type to just give up. We've been through so much, and now is not the time to stop.
It's just another test, and we'll get through it. Ho-ho! We made it! We made it through that level. It was scary. I can't believe we survived. Those rods, that chasm. I thought something might happen to us, but we didn't panic. Mikey and I made it. We made it through, no matter what. I'm so glad I didn't fall. Okay, we survived. We made it through this round, but what's next? What's the next level waiting for us? I can feel everything turning upside down inside, some kind of creeping interest. We've made it through this challenge, but this is just the beginning.
You two, yeah, JJ and Mikey. It's time to decide which one of you is stronger. Time to pick a side, fight each other, or it's game over for both of you. Whoever survives will move on, so get ready. It's time.
What? How is that possible? Why are we being told to fight each other? We're a team. We've been through so much together. Why do we have to be against each other now? It can't be true.
What? Fight each other? Is that even real? Mikey and I have been through so much together and now we're forced to be adversaries? That's ridiculous. My friend, my partner. Now we have to figure out which one of us is stronger? It's kind of weird that the game is making us do this, but if that's part of the game, if this is the path we have to take, I'm ready. I just can't believe me and Mikey, who have always been a team, are in this situation. But on the other hand, maybe this is a chance for both of us. We've been together for a long time, and we've each put so much effort into this. Can I beat him? I don't know. But I do know it'll be a fair test. A test of what we both can do. That doesn't mean I want to fight him. I don't want him to get hurt. But if it helps us move on, I'll fight. I don't want to break up with him. I don't want to see it all ruined. But I'm willing to go down this road, even if it's hard. At the end of the day, we just have to do whatever it takes to survive and move on. Mikey and I have been through everything together, and I believe we can get through this too, no matter how hard it is.
Well, JJ, I think the moment of truth has arrived. All this time we've been on the same side, shoulder to shoulder, and now it's different. No offense, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win. Yeah, you're strong. I'll give you that. We've been through so much together and I know what you can do, but tonight is different. Tonight I'm gonna prove that I can be the best.
I'm not mad at him, I understand him. Each of us wants to move on, each of us wants to win. Mikey says he will, but he's overconfident. Sometimes that confidence can play tricks on you. To be honest though, I'm glad he's my opponent. I know his strengths, but I also know his weaknesses. But none of that matters. We're on equal footing right now, and that's a challenge I can't ignore. It's a fair fight no matter how it turns out. I won't be mad if Mikey wins, and I hope he won't be mad if the win turns out to be mine either. We both deserve to move on, but the rules of the game are brutal. It's how we behave that matters, not just the result. Well, Mikey, are you sure you're gonna win? Well, we'll see. I can't believe I won. I really won. It was so hard, so intense, but I did it. Mikey was an incredible competitor, and I knew he wouldn't give up until the very end. But, now I'm standing here like a winner.
Impressive, JJ, just impressive. You showed not only strength, but also the ability to hold your own in the most difficult situations. We watched your every move, and I have to admit, you exceeded all our expectations. But you know, JJ, there's one more thing you should know. Winning this game isn't always the end. Sometimes it takes one last step to complete the circle. The rules of this game are brutal, and unfortunately, no one can escape them. Well, here they are, the winner and, the one who lost. It's interesting how often in this game everything changes in the blink of an eye. Mikey and JJ, two friends, two partners, and now just pieces in this game. Each has made their move, each has shown what they can do, but in the end, the rules always decide for us, we just follow them. It's not a matter of liking or preference. It's an order that must be followed. Leave them here. Let them come to their senses, fate permitting.
Where? Yeah? What's happening? My body! It's like it's not listening at all. Everything around me is so dark and quiet. The last thing I remember is, we were playing a game, I won. Wait, Mikey? He's here. He's lying next to me. But why isn't he moving? Mikey! Hey, wake up, can you hear me? Are you alright? He's breathing, but, he's unconscious.
What's going on? Where am I? My head is splitting. Is this still part of the game? JJ, is that you? Wait, we were on the bridge, weren't we? You won. I remember everything spinning, and then nothing. And now, we're here. But where is here? And what does it mean? It's all too strange.
We have to get out of here, Mikey. This place, this game. It's all some kind of horrible nightmare. But you know what? We're not just gonna get out. We're gonna stop this place. We're gonna stop this organization. It's not just games. It's not just trials. It's torture. It's manipulation of people, of their lives. But I can't just accept it. We can't let them continue. We have to find out who's behind this. Find that center. find who's running it all, and destroy their plans. After all, this isn't a game. This isn't just survival. This is our fight to get out of here and make sure no one else ends up in this hell. We've survived it all, and that means we're capable of more. This isn't just a chance to get out. It's a chance to end it all. We're gonna break the cycle, Mikey. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna stop them. I'm not gonna let these monsters do what they want to us. We're gonna survive, and we're gonna win. But first, we need to get out of here. That's the first thing we have to do. Look, these walls, this castle, everything feels unnatural. It's all so, elaborate, like we're being held here on purpose. Okay, we're out. But now we have a new challenge. Look at these blocks. Looks like we're gonna have to get through this if we want to get out of here at all. Lava underfoot. If we make one mistake, it's all over. We have to stay focused, stay focused. It won't be easy, but we have to get through to get to the next stage. Just one step at a time. We have to keep our balance, don't think about what might happen. This test is just another test. When I opened that chest, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was as if time stopped for a moment and all the noise in my head faded into silence. Inside the chest wasn't just a random pile of TNT blocks. No, this was something much more important. This was our last hope, our final chance to stop all of this once and for all. A ton of explosives, each block waiting for its moment, ready to destroy everything in its path. This wasn't just another weapon. This was the weapon that could end the nightmare. It could undo everything they'd done to us. It could end their plans forever. And it would give us the power we needed to take back control. I looked at Mikey, and we didn't need to say anything. We decided and now we had a way to make everything right again. The weight of it all hit me, and my heart pounded in my chest. This wasn't just a chance we were getting. It was a chance that we couldn't afford to miss. This was the opportunity to destroy everything they'd built, everything they'd forced us to become. Mikey and I, we weren't just players in this twisted game anymore. We weren't puppets in their hands. We were finally the ones holding the strings. Let's do this, I said to Mikey, my voice calm, but there was an underlying intensity in it. Every word felt like it carried the weight of our entire future. This was no longer just a decision. This was our fate. We could destroy everything they'd created, erase this entire base from existence, and bring an end to this nightmare. Imagine it, the walls, the infrastructure, the countless hours they'd spent manipulating us, all gone, burned away in the fire of our vengeance. This would be the end. The final end to the horror that had plagued us for so long. We weren't going to be their pawns any longer. We were going to win. I grabbed the first TNT block, feeling its weight in my hands. It wasn't just a piece of explosive. No, this was power. It was the power to destroy, the power to reshape everything we'd suffered. I could almost feel the heat of the explosion, even before it happened, as I held it. This wasn't just a game. It wasn't just about getting back at them. It wasn't just about destroying a base. This was the beginning of a new chapter, one where we controlled our destiny. We weren't going to hesitate. We couldn't afford to. We had to move quickly, decisively. Every moment counted. Mikey and I began placing the blocks all over the base. We worked swiftly but with purpose, every step part of a larger plan. We knew exactly what we needed to do. Each block placed was another piece of our strategy, another step closer to the ultimate goal. And with each one, the weight in my chest grew heavier, not with fear, but with anticipation. We were getting closer to the moment of truth, and there was no turning back now. We were committed. There was no other option. "We need to be careful," Mikey said, his voice barely above a whisper, but the intensity in it was clear. "No one can know what we're doing if they catch us." He didn't need to finish the sentence. We both understood. If we were caught, if anyone found out what we were planning, everything would be lost. All of this, all the work we'd put in, all the pain we'd endured, it would be for nothing. And worse, it would be the end for us. There would be no coming back from that. So we kept moving, staying low, ensuring that no one saw us placing these blocks. No one could know what we were up to. This was the last step, the final move in a long, brutal game. The TNT was everywhere now. Every corner, every hallway, every room. The base was a ticking time bomb, waiting for the right moment. We weren't just here to destroy this place. We were here to send a message. We weren't just taking down a building. We were taking down everything they'd built. We were destroying their power. We were going to show them that they couldn't control us anymore. We weren't just fighting for our survival. We were fighting for justice. I looked around at the devastation we were about to unleash, and something inside me stirred. Was I scared? Absolutely! But I wasn't going to let fear stop me. This was our moment. We had worked for this. We had suffered for this. And now we were going to make it count. This wasn't just a revenge plot. This wasn't just about payback. This was about taking back everything they had stolen from us, everything they had taken from the world around us. Each block I placed was another act of defiance. Every piece of TNT, every fuse, every wire, it was a message that said we were no longer going to be their pawns. We were taking control. We were going to end this, and we weren't going to stop until we had finished what we started. I placed the last block and stood there looking at what we'd done. The weight of it all hit me, and for a moment, I let myself take it all in. We had done it. We had set the charges. We had placed every single block of TNT. We were ready. There was no turning back now. "We're ready," Mikey said, his voice low and steady. "It's time." I nodded, though I could feel my heart racing in my chest. It was the moment of truth. This was the point of no return. If we pressed that button, if we hit that detonator, everything would change. We would either win or everything would fall apart. There was no middle ground. I approached the detonator, the final piece of this whole plan.